Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me. Let me slide that computer back. I wanted to show you some of the papers that we dyed last night, and you will probably have already seen that video, but this is just some of the scrap paper that I dyed. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what color it seems on your end, but it's a very light brown like color here. This is just some of that scrap paper that I had. I like those to put in my journal. And this is the blue. Look at that. How pretty. And listen. Oh, love that sound. I'm crazy. I love that sound. Okay, so that's the blue. And then this, let's see, what was this? This is the brown, and I want to say this was part of the purple. I think I actually mixed them and not meaning to. But you can see it's got just little shades of purple around, and then it has some brown. And I kind of like that. I like how it turned out. That was an accident, but it was a happy accident. And see, these I did not dye both sides. I just rubbed on one side, the other side I just laid down on top of the other papers. Now, if you don't want these little lines in them, you can iron them. I don't iron them. I usually put them all together and then lace a heavy book or something on top of them, and they turn out just fine. No problem. These are not completely dry, but I'm going to show you some of these anyway. I love how I got some of that yellowing effect there. And these, let's see. Yeah, these are from the Patty Pockets ones that I did. Let's see. I think you can, let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can see very much on that one. Now, I will tell you that these have I don't know, I think it's a little bit of a coffee smell. I'm not sure if she puts coffee in there or not. But, and you can see where some of it pulled. It's very, very shiny. Like that. But the sound, I love the sound of them. That. And that, like I said, these are not completely dry. When they dry more, they will even have more of a crinkle. But yeah, there is a little bit of shininess to it, and that's the glue, I'm sure. But yeah, it has, and I don't know if it's coffee, but it has a little bit of a smell. These have no smell. All right, this is the watercolor, the metallic watercolor. Look at that. See this shimmer and shine? Isn't that pretty? And these I didn't put but one little coat on, and I did very light. So if you did a heavier coat, you would get lots more. Let's see if you can, I don't know if you're going to be able to see any of that or not. But it's very shiny and sparkly in certain areas, and that doesn't rub off. So you don't have to worry about that using the metallic watercolor. I got a light coming right through here off of a window over there. Sorry about that. See if I can shade it. I'll move myself over and see if I can block it. I don't know why. Normally it doesn't come through there. I don't know. The sun must have shifted a little bit. Or either my house did one. Look at that. I know it's hard for you to see. I wish you could see the shine and the sparkle. It's so hard to capture this on video. There, you can see a little bit there. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that sound. And these still have just a little bit of drying to do. I didn't separate them this morning. When I first got in the shop, I didn't separate them, which I normally do. I normally separate them out 2 or 3 different times just to get the bottom ones on top and vice versa, just so that they'll dry a little bit quicker. I didn't do that this morning. I had other things on my mind. So, look at that. Pretty. And then this is the gold, I think. You can see that shine right there. And I've still got a couple of stacks drying over there. They're not even dry enough for me to bring over. I did some of those this morning and put those over there. But see, that is good enough for me. I don't want paper real dark. So But now, you know, it all depends on the person. If you want it darker, then you make yours darker. I like that depth right there. I like this blue, that depth. Let's see. Look at that. I'm going to put all of these half ones over here. And then I'll stack books on top of these to help flatten them out a little bit more. And all of these I will use. I won't use all of them in my January journal, but I will use a lot of them. Now I'm going to go and see if I can get just 1 or 2 sheets off of that other stack. And if I can, I'll show you those. See, once we flatten that out and put a book on it, they're going to be good. Okay, here's some of the purple. And I know you may not be able to see. It may not look purple to you. But it's got just a light tint of purple to it. It's still just a little bit damp. Not much, but a little bit. That. Just a light tint. So I'll stack all of those together over there. Put me a heavy book on top of them. And then we'll have some beautiful papers here before long. Now I'll show you this is the lace. I don't know what it picked up. I must have had a couple of different colors in there. Look at that. Now this was really, really white lace. So I've got a brown here, and here I've almost got a pink. I've got more brown there, a little bit more pink there. So but it made it look very, very old, didn't it? And this is not a vintage piece. But I like that. I like that look. So that is the lace. Then this is the doily, and it is still wet. Still very wet. Because I didn't take it out of the bag this morning. But I'll probably just press that down like that and let that dry. And it made that white doily into a very vintage looking doily. Look how the edges picked up a little bit of yellow, and I didn't even have yellow in that ink. But it just picks up a little of the base colors that they take to make the ink. You know, a brown ink, they put different colors in there, as you know. And then like a yellow, they put different colors in to make it the yellow. So this picked up just a little bit of yellow here, a little bit of almost a purple in the center, and then a little bit of brown out through here. But it made it look very, very old, so I like that too. All right, that is the papers that we did. Now, like I said, I have a few more stacks over there, but they're mainly these colors. I need to do a few stacks of green and a few stacks of pink, a little bit darker pink. And then I think I'll have my supply back up. So we have started on the January journal, and I think what I'm going to do today, I'm not going to do a lot on this. I'm trying to debate if I want to do a lot on this week, or if I want to just wait until next week and then, you know, start it all next week and finish it up. I've got so much on my mind right now about Christmas, it's hard for me to concentrate on this too. Trying to make sure I got all my gifts purchased and everything's in that direction. So it's going to be a little bit hard for me to concentrate. But I know a lot of you are wanting to make this too. Now I'm going to clip this together just because this is very thick and I want this glue to make sure that it sticks down well. So I'm just going to clip these like that. Then we'll glue this end and clip those. Alright. But I do have a little something for you that I will be showing you. Just a second. So you have to stay tuned. You have to watch me do this and stay tuned. I'm mean, right? You have to watch. Okay. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Hope nobody's sick. We don't want anybody sick. Not for Christmas. Okay. So I'm going to leave those glued, or leave those pinned like that for a little while, just so that'll glue down well. And then that'll be 2 little tucks. We'll have a tuck there and a tuck there. And I'm going to put 2 kind of small signatures. I don't need a big signature, I don't think, for January. But I'll put 2 kind of smallish ones in there. But I want to decorate the front somehow. And I'm not real sure what I want to put on there exactly. So, trying to figure it out. I was looking around to see what paper I might have that had some different designs in it. Maybe some little cutouts, or I'd like to put kind of a pocket there and have a place to put little tucks. So I was just looking through some of this paper. I'm not real sure what I might use. Let's see. No, not that. Now this is where I run into problems when I start to do the front, because I want to do everything on the front. I don't want to do just 1 or 2 things. I want to do lots of things. So, let's see. What shall we do? I really think this paper kind of looks good with that, doesn't it? And it's not even the same paper collection. This is Bow Bunny and this is Blue Fern, but I think the colors go pretty well together. So, let's see. Let me think. That doesn't look bad. I might just use that. That doesn't look bad at all, I don't think. And I'll make just I'll cut it right below his feet and make just a pocket right there. And then I can just tuck some little cards and things in there and then put some lace on it and trim. Okay, why don't we do that? Now, I printed this on regular cardstock, so I'm going to want to back it with something, because this is definitely not going to be thick enough. I just printed this out on just regular old copy paper. Let's see. We'll try not to cut his feet off. Let's put him down there. Yeah, I think that will work. We can always do more. But we've got the same colors going on. The bird and this flower, and then the pinks and these flowers. So let me mark that right there. And that's where we'll cut that off. Yeah, I like that. And it kind of tones down all of that. You know, it's kind of busy back here, and that kind of tones it down. So I like that. So let's back this in something that's a little bit thicker. And what do I have right here? I don't think that will be big enough. Nope. I think I'll use just this piece of watercolor paper that I have practiced on a little bit on that side, and I will put this down like this. Let's see if that's going to show through. Yeah, it does a little bit. Okay. Let's go further. Let's put a plain piece on there. Let's do that. And this is just a little watercolor pad that we had in the shop last year. Not last year, it was this year, but we've sold all out. I think I bought every one that they had, and then we sold them. like crazy, and they went in the E-Club kits. So that's where a lot of these items come from that I use and I'm showing you. We have put them in the E-Club kit at one time or another. We try to make sure that we put stash items in there, items that you can build your stash with. Okay, we can trim this off, and this will make a nice pocket. Okay. Now, I think I want to cut out a little pull up here. I'm not sure. Let me look. If I put that down like that. No, I don't think I will, because I really don't want it to look like a pocket. I just want it to have a place to tuck, but not necessarily just look like a pocket, because I'm going to do other decorating on it. All right, let's see if these are dry, and if they are, I can take that off. I think they are. And I don't have to take the ones off the back right now. Now, I'm just going to clip this together so that it'll stay put while I do a little bit of embellishing. Now, I hope you paid attention to this piece of paper really well, because you may see it somewhere. Who knows? Maybe something that you see in a little while. But you have to watch to the end. You know, I've had a lot of people who have asked me, how can I help you with your YouTube channel? How can I help you make sure that you know, earn a little bit of money to pay you back for all the stuff that you share with us and things like that? And the main thing is just watching our YouTube. If you watch the YouTube and watch it all the way through, or as much as you can, I know sometimes it's hard to watch the long ones all the way through, but if you watch the video as much as possible and don't click it off just in the beginning, then that helps us a lot. Now, if you start to watch one and you click on it and then you click right back off, that kind of hurts us a little bit. So if you click on one, just, you know, even if you just have to let it run and go to another room. My husband actually does that, truthfully. He will click on my videos, and a lot of times he doesn't have the time to sit and watch them, but he will just click on them, and then he goes on about his business and just lets the phone run. He does it on his phone, and he just lets the video run on his phone. That is one way that helps us. And then another way is clicking on any of the ads. Even if you don't purchase anything, just clicking on the ads helps. It just shows that all of the vendors out there that are supporting our channel and placing ads on there, it kind of shows them that, you know, we're getting interest on those ads. Even if, like I said, you just click on it and you don't purchase anything, it still shows them that there's interest there. So that is just another way that helps support. So those are two really good ways if you want to help support us any at all. That is two of the best ways. And then, of course, always clicking on any of our links. If you're going to purchase from Amazon, we have an Amazon store. If something that you want to purchase is not in the Amazon store, you can still go to our store and then just do a search. And it's the same as just buying straight from Amazon. It's just that we get a few pennies off of what you purchase. They don't give us much, but we get a few pennies here and there, and any little bit helps. It doesn't cost you any more at all. Your price is still the same. So I encourage everyone that asks me that to shop through our Amazon link, and that is always linked below. All right, I'm just going to see if a few of these tucked in there will look okay. They're not, like I said, they're not from the same paper company, but I don't really care. I like these. I think they're pretty. So we're going to use them. And I think they've got enough of those colors that they'll go well with it anyway. Okay. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to cut that just a little bit right there. There we go. Okay. Then I think I'm going to cut this. Sorry about the dinging on my phone. Everybody is out and about shopping, and I always like to leave my phone on, as I've told y'all before. When my kiddos are out and about, or my hubby's out and about, I like to leave my phone on where I can hear it and just know that they're okay. And in case they need me, I won't miss a call or something. Okay, now I want to put some, and I think I'm going to save that. I want to put something down here too. That might even look okay down there. Let's trim this off just a tiny bit right there. But I think I want to do a little bit more embellishing there. So let's see what we might have. I want to put some lace on here, I know. I'm looking. I am looking. I wish you guys was here to help me. I really do. Really, really do. Okay. Let's see if we got some lace. Oh, I like to pull everything off on the floor. That's just from not wanting to get up. And that's pretty sad, isn't it? Reaching across everything. Now, I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I've got one in here. I'm going to have to go to my lace drawer. Let me look in my lace drawer and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to see if I can work this across here somehow. You see that lace right there? It looks like this to me. And I don't want to cover up my bird completely. So I think I'll just put it down like that. Right there at the bottom. And I'll have to figure out which one is the right side and which one's the wrong side. I think that one's the right side right there. Now I'm going to need to cut it apart right here. And someone asked me, and I answered them, but in case others of you are questioning the same thing, what these scissors were. These are the Tim Holtz Tonic Haberdashery scissors, and I think this is the, let's see, yes, this is the 7-inch. These will cut material, and then you can go right back and cut paper with them, and then you can go back and cut material, and they've never been dull yet. I switch back and forth. I don't know if it says you can do that or not, but I switch back and forth, and I've never had an issue with them getting dull. So I love those. He has them in the, I think we have them in the 5-inch and 6-inch, and they're usually always linked below. But if you don't see a link, you can go to our store and just look under tools, and you'll see them there. Yeah, I'm going to glue this all the way down since it's a little bit holy. I don't want to try to use it as a pocket because I think it would just end up being a problem trying to get something in and out of there. So I'm just going to glue it all the way down. And let's see if I can find my little tool here. think I can take these off now. Get those out of my way. Just want to make sure that this sticks down pretty well. I don't want it hanging on things. This is Fabri-Tac glue. We carry the Fabri-Tac glue and these little bottles, if you're interested in that. I usually have lots of questions about my glues and what I prefer and what's in that bottle and that kind of thing. And I've never put a name on this, but it's just Fabri-Tac. I take it out of this hard plastic bottle and I put it in there because that one you really don't even have to squeeze. You just hold it upside down and it comes out. So, and I just can't do a lot of squeezing with my arthritis. So I use that. Oh, I like that. What do you think about that? Isn't that pretty? Now, I think I probably want something on there, but I'm going to wait about that. And, no, some other tag on here. But I'm not sure what. And I may go to our... I may go and drag out my ephemera folder and see what else I might have that we could use to put on there. Well, I love that lace on there. And it just ties in so well with that. Okay, I want to put something else on here, but I don't know what. So, let's see. I don't think I want to put any more of that on. That's kind of enough of that. Let's see if I'd like to put one of those butterflies on, but I don't have one of those either. What would that look like? That's a little much, isn't it? Yeah, that might be a little much. You've got to let me know if that's a little much. I think I had some of those little butterflies, the lace butterflies left. See, I may put something like that on those. I think I have just enough, maybe, for those. Yeah. I have to kind of hold it up and look at it. I love the little flowers with that. They look good. I'm not sure about this though. That it's a little bit different color. It doesn't really clash, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it. You guys have got to let me know. Tell me please, if I put it down there on that, what would that look like? Is that too much? Yeah, I don't like it on that. I like all that lace to show. I'm not totally against putting it right there. But I don't know if I want that dimension on my January journal or not. Let's see. I may think about that one a little while longer. And we may just put these on here for now. What do you think? I think they need something on them. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. These will just be little journaling cards that we can leave here or we can remove and put on the inside if we want to. And this is just some vintage lace that I got. I'm just going to leave that laying there while I look at it. See what I think. I may not glue it down until I hear from you guys. That's a good idea. Since we're not going to finish this today, I'll probably just wait and let you tell me below in the comments if I need to put that down or not. And if so, where do I need to put it? That might be a good idea. Then I could get your input. Oh, I like that. I'm liking that even more. Okay. I don't know, the more I look at that right there, the more I like it. You're going to have to talk me out of it if you're going to. I think it's too much to put it down here. Too much lace going on. But up here, I think it kind of brings all of that around. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to put one on this center one or not. It's a little bit taller. All right, I'm going to leave that laying right there while I look at it. And I think I might want a little bit of something across there. Just a little thin something. Not anything thick. And it may, let's see. Is that going to clash big time? I was thinking about the black in here and there, but nope, I don't like the looks of that. So let's see, do we have anything else that's really tiny? We have this, but that's a different color. And I'm just looking right here in my little stash pile. I can always get up and go to the drawer, but I try to use these first if I have them. And if I can, if they match up. That's just a little something that we could put right there. It's a different color. It's more of a peachy color. I'd rather have a white. Let's see. Ooh, let's see this one. What will we think about this? Oh, yeah, I like that one. What do you think? I like that one. It's very pale white, but it blends with this, or it goes with that. Doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that right down through there. And I'm sure I will do more to this, to the cover. I usually do as I go along. But this is just to get it started. Sometimes I like to do the cover first. That's not always. It depends on how much trouble I think I'm going to have putting the pages and signatures and things in, because I don't want to mess up the front. But on this one, I don't think we'll have any issues. So we're just going to go ahead and do the front a little bit anyway. Well, I won't complete it. I'll still have other things that I want to do. See, the more I see that, the more I like it right there. Okay. I want you to tell me in the comments below where, if I need that or if I don't, or if you just think I should take it off altogether. Let me grab a butterfly and see what it would look like first before we make the full decision on that. And then you can tell me if I need the butterfly or if I need that. Okay, here is one of our butterflies. The only problem is it's pretty big. It's pretty big. See, I'm not as sold on that because it's quite big and it's not really fitting where I want it to. And if I turn it this way, it kind of goes behind the tags. I don't know. If I tuck them on in a little bit, I guess I could use it like that. Okay, you tell me in the comments below if I need to use either one of them or if I don't need to use one at all. And I'll come back and do more to the front. I'll probably put some different trims and things on, or little pieces of bling, things like that. But I won't do that right now. Ooh, I didn't know I had that. These little flowers would be cute. Just a bunch of little flowers cut out of this. Oh, now you got to let me know about this one. Little flowers cut out of here, just put over here. The butterfly or that. Let me know which one I need to do to finish up the front. And then I'm going to put some black trim right there. Of course, you know I am. I told you guys that I ordered some of this from China, didn't I? Well, it's still not coming in. It keeps saying February of 2021, which is fine. I think I only paid like $2 for a couple of them, but I was just going to see if I could get it from them. And, you know, I have bought other things from there before and never had a problem. So I know eventually it'll either come in or I'll get my money back, but I was just going to see. All right, look at that. Ooh, I like that. I am liking that. Yes, I keep putting that up there. Oh, that leaf is just so pretty. Okay. You tell me on that, and we may come back and do other things here. I do want to put a word or something either here or here, something like that. But let me know on these what you suggest. And then that's all I'm going to do in this video. I'm not going to I'm not going to stitch the inside in yet. I want to see how these are holding. Oh yeah, that's holding tight. I'm not going to stitch my signatures in because I think I want to do a little bit of something here too. I may even put some extra little pockets here, but I've got to design some. So I need to design some pockets that I want to put here because I want some that are kind of rounded maybe and then rounded this way. I don't know how to explain it, but I've made some many years ago and I can't find them now, so I don't know what I did with the template, but I think I want to do that there and then make some tags for these. And I definitely want to let all this dry before I start fooling with it too much. But that just gives you an idea of how we're going to get started on the front. And I may even put some lace and trims on the tags too. And then I may tuck other things in there. I may even make a little notebook, tuck it down in there. Who knows? But I do want to show you a freebie for January. We're going to go ahead and start on our freebies for January. Now you saw this page. This is the page that we just took the bird from. So this is one of the sheets. Now I've just printed these on regular copy paper. So if you print them on something thicker, that will work much better. But these have the lines on it. This page does. And then let's go with these first. Put that one on the bottom. This page you can use as like a background page or a back page. For these, you could print that out on the background and let that be a background page. That's what I'll go back and do. I just didn't do it when I printed these because I was in a hurry to try to get them printed. So there's this page. And someone asked, how did I get mine to print without the white around it? I just tell my printer to print borderless. And it does this. I don't know if every printer does that or not, but mine does. And then there's that one. And see, these colors, I think these colors are going to go well with this album. And I think they'll go well with your album, whatever color you make them. Now, I do have these pages, the Bow Bunny pages, up in the shop. I only had about 6 bundles, and I think maybe one's already gone. But if you want some of these, it has these papers in it. You can go over and grab those. They're like $4.99, I think, or something. I just sold them to you guys for what I paid for them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th sheet, I did these 2 ladies, and then I did this little bird because I wanted to include it in my January journal, and then I went and just did some labels, and these are like Welcome 2021, New Year, New Beginnings, Grateful, and then I've got the meanings of like grateful, thankful, blessed, forgiveness, love, encouragement, hope, trust, confidence, joy, strength, inspire, appreciate, and happiness. Because I think those are some words that we need to concentrate on in the new year and make sure that we're kind of doing those and practicing those in our everyday life. So that was just, or at least I do. I don't know. You guys may be a whole lot different than me, but I need to practice those. And I thought if I had them printed out and in front of me like this, where I could put them on my journal pages, it would help me to know to keep these in my mind so that I can practice those daily. All right, so that is the freebie. I will have it loaded up on the blog. That link will be directly below. All you have to do is click on that link and go over and print these out. Now, let me tell you this. I have lots of people who go over and then they send me emails and they say, I can't print your freebie. There's something wrong with it. I can't get it to download. I can't get it to do this. I put them on there 2 different ways, the best ways that I know how. I don't know why you can't get it to print. Other people print it with no problem. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you are using a computer or something that has quite a bit of memory. Some of these files are quite large. And if you can't hardly do this on your phone, it just, unless you've got a phone that's just got tons of memory, it's going to close it down. It's not going to do it. So I would suggest clearing your cookies out of your computer, restarting your computer, and then try downloading these. If you still have a problem, I don't know any way to help you. That's the only thing that I can suggest. Also, when you click on to download these, you can just download them. You click on them, it should open right up, and then you just download them to your computer. So that's the ways that you download. So I get tons of emails every time I put up a freebie and about, I can't print your freebie, there's something wrong. I don't know anything else to tell you other than that. Make sure you have plenty of memory on whatever device you're using. I would suggest not to use a phone, and clear your cookies, clear your browser history, and then restart your computer. That should get you anything that you want downloaded. Other than that, I don't know anything else to tell you. So if you're still having problems after that, I'm sorry. I don't know any other way to tell you that. Also, I have some people that send me emails and say, can you print those out for me and send them to me? I can't do that. I just can't afford to do that. I work these up and I give them to you guys for free. I can't afford to print them out and then still send them to you for free. And I just don't have the time either. Even if you paid for them, I still don't have the time to print these out. And then we'd have to, send them to shipping. They would have to bag them up, make sure they was in something that wouldn't bend, and then send them out to you. So I just don't have the time to do that. I'm sorry. What I would suggest is just, go to Walmart and buy you a little really cheap, inexpensive printer. I still print on a $25 printer, HP printer, and it works great. So, save your pennies back and buy you a little inexpensive printer. Join the HP Instant Ink program. I'm telling you, that program saves you tons of money a year. I save thousands a year by using that program. I've never had an issue with it. I will put my link directly below. If you join HP Instant Ink, of course, you can cancel at any time, but if you join, you get 1 month or 2 months free. And then I get a month free. So it helps you out and it helps me out by going through my link to join that. But if you join 1 month and you try it and you say this is not worth it, then you can just cancel it. All you do is go in there and cancel it. So that's how I print out so many printouts, is I have the Instant Ink program. My ink comes directly to my mailbox. They know exactly when I need more ink because my printer is hooked up through my computer on the Wi-Fi. So they can look and see, oh, she's running low on color cartridges. So they send me cartridges. Now, it will not work on a LaserJet. I have a LaserJet printer, but it doesn't work. They don't have the HP Instant Ink program for LaserJet. But I don't print my prints on LaserJets anyway because it gives them a little bit of a shiny effect, and I don't like that. So I just use my little $25 HP printer, and then I pay like, I don't know, $19.99 a month for all the ink that I use. And it's wonderful. And any of you who use that program, it's very, very good. All right, that's enough of my spiel. Anyway, go over and check these out and print them off if you would like. And we will come back probably tomorrow and do more on our cover, and then we'll start adding our pages in. All of my paper should be dry by tomorrow. That's why I'm putting off the inside, because I'm wanting the rest of my dyed papers to dry, because I'm going to be using quite a few of those, and then I'll be using these papers on the inside as well. So all of those over there should be dry, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. So, and don't forget to let me know this butterfly, or cut out these little flowers and put up here. I just want something up here, I feel like. I don't know. It may not need it. If it doesn't, let me know that too. But leave me comments below. We will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Now, let me say this. You do have to be a subscriber to download these. Please don't go over and download these unless you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel. That is all we ask for payment, is that you hit that red subscribe button. It doesn't affect you in any way. We don't contact you. We don't get any of your information. There's nothing that happens. YouTube doesn't contact you. It's just if you hit that red subscribe button, then you are a subscriber to our channel, and all of these freebies are for you. So please make sure you're subscribed before you download these. That is our only requirement or our only ask that we do. Okay? All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.